Alright, so we are here posting another trade recap because again we took another trade today. I wasn't planning on trading anymore, but as I was in the park, I went to go get some food and I was just kind of walking around making some videos, and I didn't want to take a screenshot of this while I was making videos so I can explain it while I was making videos. And I saw this range and a potential setup, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this because one, we have news at 1 p.m. So if we consolidate 1 p.m. consolidates, I expect 2 to run to the draw, and that's what we did. So I was like, all right, let me take this trade. Again, we had a clean range here with a 15-minute BISI. Boom, 15-minute BISI is holding very good. Again, from the low to the high, clean range. Let me delete all this other extra stuff, all this other noise. And as you can see, we have this clean intermediate term low to the high. Now we have a range. Again, we're closing above this high. We have a breaker, low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Again, we have this BISI, this access point, Then again, we have this breaker. Boom, as you can see as well, we swept this 15-minute low. So I say we should go to this high, and this is all low resistance, so the rest should get taken as well. So this was kind of like my main break even here. That's what I wanted to personally see. Again, this was the sweep here. And then again, at first we did have this 5-minute inversion that happened at 1:55. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna take this because I want to see 2 p.m. open lower, and then 2 p.m. open lower into this gap here, and I was like, damn, this could be a long. And then obviously the break even was this high right here. This would have been break even, and of course I would have gone stopped at break even. But again, I wasn't looking at the charts by then, but I just didn't like the entry as much, so I waited for the I noticed that we created a 5-minute BISI, and I was like, all right, once we swept this low, I was like, damn, that could be soup, and we might leave this 5-minute unfilled and just deliver. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna still wait for this 5 minutes to potentially get hit. We come up, take the high, and then we come and take the low. Of course, again, as you can see, this low is not gonna get taken. Why? Because it's a protected low. It's a low that is in discount. We swept liquidity, and now we're reverting higher. So if anything, this is gonna be a rejection block. As you can see, there's your rejection block. Price tapped into this 5-minute BISI. Again, you can grab the range from here to here. We came into a discount, so 2 p.m. is opening lower. We swept sell side liquidity one more time, and then we got this 2-minute inversion right here. So we snapped longs right there, and we took a nice trade right there. Beautiful. Break even was right here for me, and then boom, straight to TP. Felt really good catching this trade after being on a 3-day losing streak. And the most beautiful thing about it too is I went from literally losing today to losing on Friday to losing on Thursday. No, sorry, on Friday I didn't take anything, to losing Thursday and Wednesday. And I was like, bro, this is such an L. So basically we went from Wednesday, Thursday losing, and then Friday didn't trade, Saturday, Sunday, and then today. It was literally 6 days of just straight up oh my God, right? But what helped me stay calm was just I follow my rules. Although this pain freaking sucks, I know the reward is gonna it's gonna be so much greater than the pain once I follow my rules and it pays off. All I have to do is just keep following my rules. And then today at first, with that loss, I was bummed out, and I was like, bro, but I'm following my rules. So as long as I trade to the daily profile and I have a clear direction, all I need is a range. If that range is getting respected, and then I'm getting my higher time frame PD array, I'm getting my equilibrium, I'm getting my sweep, I'm getting my highest time frame inversion, I'm gonna break even at internal if I can, and then boom, we did that in one. Obviously earlier today we didn't break even at internal, although we could have, but I felt like it was just so close. You can say the same thing about this, but this was one of those trades where it's I don't know how to explain it. I feel like this was one of those trades where it's okay, I really want to see this deliver once we get through this high. And maybe you could have said the same thing about this one too, but this was one of those trades where I expect this to really break through the low, you know what I mean, go to the 15-minute. And this was one of those trades where I was all right, we created this potential protected high, we should blast through this, and this LR. So yeah, it's just weird. Again, at this trade, I guess I had more conviction, and then this trade I felt like this just felt natural to me, so to go break even, and I did. It is what it is. There's gonna be trades where I'm gonna be discretionary and I won't go break even. I feel too confident, and there's trades where I'll still feel super confident, but I'll go break even because it just makes sense, right? And this one, it didn't make sense to go break even yet. It just felt like price could still retrace. In this one, it felt like I expect us to close above and not retrace, and keep going higher. So yeah, I took the trade with conviction. I was confident, and there you go. Today's win covered this morning's loss and last week's loss. So it's like, and the week is young, bro. That's what I say. Like, winning today felt so satisfying, and it felt so good. It's like, bro, like, wow, like, process focus is everything, and being able to be process focused enough and following your rules enough to actually see the results is like the best feeling ever. And it literally makes me not want to break my rules ever again. It's like, obviously I haven't broken my rules for the past 3 weeks, but it took basically 3 weeks of literally powering through, to see this, and it feels so good. Good things are coming. I'm going to keep being the same trader that I am now, and again, trusting myself and understanding that, again, although today felt good, I was on the winning side of probabilities today, and that's it. So yeah, other than that, I am done for the day. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Put it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next trade recap. Peace.